Pisces, and welcome to your December 2020 reading. This is going to be a general and love reading for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So do keep in mind this is general, so it may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay if it doesn't. Feel free to check out your other placements. Maybe your moon or your rising will resonate with you. I'm just clearing the energies here in preparation for your reading. I hope everybody's having a fabulous December so far. Or if you're watching this in November, which I do post it a little bit early if you want to get ahead of the energies, then I hope you're having a fabulous November. All right. Going to get started here first with a Moonology Oracle card to kind of get an overview for the energies that are going to be present for you in the month of December, and then we'll move on to your horseshoe spread. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What are the overall energies present for Pisces in the month of December 2020, please? In the upcoming month of December, what do we have for Pisces overall energy? Communication is key. All right. So we're going to be doing some communicating in the month of December. Beautiful card. Communication is key, my friends. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Let's see what the book has to say. New moon in Gemini. Okay, a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing: communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming. A time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. Attune with the moon. Write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings for this card. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. Two separate tabs. The teaching is Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing, of ideas and travel, and the energy around it and around this card. No matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally scattered. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. Okay, so it's looking like more than likely we're going to have a love and relationship reading here for the month of December. And well, usually December is a wonderful time. Love is in the air. So let's make sure we're not getting too up in our heads at this time and that we are communicating effectively with those in our lives. Now, if it's not a love reading, then it could be just somebody in your life. I mean, everybody is around family sometimes. I know like this year has been weird and wild, so plans might be a little bit different. Maybe we're having like a Zoom Christmas, who knows. But if you are having communication issues with family or in relationships, and just remember to stay grounded, and sometimes it's okay to take a little walk in between conversations to recollect your thoughts. Okay, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. This is going to be for Pisces. Energy for Pisces, please, in the month of December 2020. So I'm going to take a look into your past, your present, hidden influences, obstacles, the environment around you, action to take, and the likely outcome. I'm also going to pull some Power Thought Oracle cards and maybe some Starseed cards or crystal cards, depending on how the reading is flowing and what I'm guided to. I also have Goddess cards, and those are not always, you know, they're all women, but the energy can be for men as well. So don't shy away from Goddess cards because it's just about the energy. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in December, please. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Messages for Pisces in the month of December 2020. Past energy. We have the Ace of Materials in reverse. Present. We have the 10 of Emotions upright. Hidden energies is Awakening reversed. Obstacle. 7 of Materials in the reverse. The energy around you is going to be the Page of Voices upright. Oh yeah, we're communicating. Okay. Then we have the 8 of Emotions in the guidance or action to take. And the 2 of Emotions for the likely outcome. Beautiful. 5 of Swords in reversed underneath the deck. Or 5 of Voices in this particular deck. Okay. I'm going to actually pull that out. Just over here. 5 of Voices is our underlying energy, along with communication is key. So definitely we want to avoid any cutting words or brash communications this month. We want to make sure that if there is an important conversation that needs to be had, it is being had in a mature and heart-focused way. We do have love on the board, absolutely, and we definitely have communication. Okay, let's see. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, energies for Pisces, please, in the month of December. What do we have for Pisces in December 2020, please? One. Pisces in December, please. Pisces in December. Okay. My thoughts are creative. Beautiful. It says, I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. Everyone in your life is a reflection of your internal world. So make sure you're treating yourself, first and foremost, with love. My future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Beautiful. I love that. I feel like I want to search these. There we go. We're going to put my future is glorious right in the center. I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. I love that. Okay. Good stuff. Let's pull a crystal card for you, and then I'll get into your reading here. angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What do we have for the present energies for Pisces in the month of December 2020? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the month of December. One crystal, please, for Pisces. One crystal for Pisces in the month of December, please. Pisces. Here we go. Okay. Beautiful. We have Sodalite. Love that. Okay. Sail through life on calm, nurturing waters. I am at peace with myself and the world around me. Release anger and increase harmony. Reduce inflammation. Improve inner knowing and calm. Increase mental clarity and emotional balance. Love it. Okay. Now, we're going to get started here. So the first card you have for your spread and in your past position is going to be the Ace of Materials. So there was a beautiful new opportunity that was presented for you, or that you were reaching for at one point in time, but because we have it in the reverse, it seems like that was a missed opportunity, or it didn't pan out the way you were expecting. And with your obstacles up here, it's looking like because you put a lot of energy and effort and time and love and thought and all of the above into this new beginning, or this emotional stability of some sort, and it didn't really work out. It's like that's what's blocking you at this time, is that you're still kind of living in the thoughts of this thing that didn't work out, of whatever the obstacles were, whatever the bump in the road. Maybe communication, it appears communication has been a huge block in past relationships. So I don't know if around you, yeah, it looks like somebody was communicating in a less than mature way. Could be an aggressive kind of approach, but now moving forward, you are coming into this feeling of emotional fulfillment. I mean, this is a beautiful card. You have for your present, if I can get the card, you have for your present the 10 of Emotions, which is really beautiful energy. Everybody's dancing. Isn't that lovely? So that's going to be like the love and family and togetherness card, completion of a past cycle. So it's interesting that you have this, like the Ace is the first card in the series. It's like the explosion of new energy, you know, and it's like the first step, and then you ultimately move through all of the other numbers and get to the 10 of Emotions. So it looks like you jumped, you know, just because we have it in the reverse. That was still a new beginning. It was just a slower beginning. The Materials, or the Pentacles, are very slow moving energy. The Swords are going to be a lot faster, and so it looks like the energy that you have coming up for you is going to be quicker and improving in a positive way, which is nice. But because of the past, and maybe there was like a lot of fights, a lot of arguments, and a lot of back and forth, and that was kind of stopping you, that you were looking at all of this long-term stability that you were working towards, and all this work that you were working towards, and not really seeing it pan out. But that's because you needed to make a better plan for the future and kind of slowly take those steps moving in that direction. And it could have been somebody outside of yourself that just wasn't really ready to commit, that wasn't ready to take that next step. And like I said, they could have been communicating in kind of a more immature way and getting in their head a lot of racing thoughts, a lot of swirling energy around you is what I'm feeling. And yeah, it could be your energy, it could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with, but right now I'm feeling in your hidden energies, you have the Awakening card. It is in the reverse, so That would be the Judgment card in the traditional tarot. And this one speaks of accepting higher knowledge, of a rebirth, a reawakening, and it's stalled. That's kind of what's happening here, is that this new thing that you were hoping for is going to take some more time than what you were expecting initially. The cards on the board are somewhat slow moving, and with the awakening in the reverse, it's like you're having doubts about your future because of your past, because of whatever the types of aggressive communications that were coming in previously. You're having a difficult time kind of seeing to the future. You're not seeing a long-term situation because you're afraid that it's just going to continue to play out. But we have completion cards here. Judgment is on its way to the world. It's like a reawakening, a rebirth. That's what wants to come through because the card is on the board. And also the 10 of emotions is what wants to come through. That's family, that's home, that's divine love. And as like I was guided to move these cards, we have my future is glorious, and it's like pushing that energy towards the 10 of emotions. And so with your guidance, we have the 8 of emotions, or the 8 of cups, and that's going to be normally walking away from something, and kind of it can be withdrawing more into yourself, going on your own kind of spiritual journey and leaving a situation. So this could go one of two ways. It could be that you're being guided to walk away from this kind of negativity and this false start, and maybe you thought this person was your soulmate, and as it turns out they were not, but you have your soulmate right here in the outcome waiting for you. We have the 2 of emotions. And so if you're going to know, because nobody knows himself better than themselves, so you're going to know which way this energy goes. So like I said, it could be that you're needing to walk away from a toxic past, a toxic situation with somebody, or you're needing to walk away from those toxic thoughts. Let's read my thoughts are creative one more time. I say out to every negative thought that comes to my mind. No person, place, or thing has any power over me, for I am the only thinker in my mind. I create my own reality and everyone in it. So it could just be that you're getting caught up in your head about the situation, and there is this, it's not reversed, so that can be that you're having a newfound thirst for knowledge. This is like the student card. So you could be moving in a direction of more, you could be going back to school. You could be thinking about starting a class. And I would say that would be a great idea if that's something that you're looking forward to or hoping to expand in your life in that way. That would be a great thing to do. But we want to make sure that we're always focusing on our inner world in a positive way. So you don't have to hold everything inside, and you don't have to live in whatever the negativity of the past was. Communication with people doesn't always have to stay the same. Just because we were communicating in one way for so long, sometimes people can think, well, that's the only way it's ever going to be. It's always been this way, that's the only way it's ever going to be. But that's not the case. What I see here is a change. It's a learning from past mistakes, because this card is saying that we're repeating cycles and we're not learning from past mistakes. And this is the card of learning. And so the progression of your spread here is that you are choosing to learn from those past mistakes if you can overcome this kind of a lack of long-term vision. You need to decide, do I stay or do I go in a situation? And remember that if you're on shaky and rocky seas, it's really difficult to see from a higher perspective and to look at your situation from a higher perspective. So letting go of the Five of Voices, letting go of the pettiness and conflict is going to be the way for you to move in the direction of the soulmate. And this is beautiful. This, my friends, let me bring it up close to you. This is mutual love. Look at that lovely, delicate dance that is occurring in this card. This is your outcome. And so I do see you overcoming these communication blocks. You have the guidance to do so. You have the support to do so. There's definitely a high level of love surrounding you and direction that can be taken. I see with the energy I'm feeling with this card is it's time to choose a direction and stick with it. And if that means walking away from something, remember that right around the corner, there is something incredibly beautiful waiting for you. A deeper level of connection. And if it is that you feel you want to stay in this situation, then walk away from the way that things have been in the past. And be willing to open your heart to a new future with this person, because I see that that's possible here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Starseed Oracle card for you. We'll see what comes through. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. What do we have, please, for the final messages for Pisces in the month of December? What do we have for Pisces? Pisces in December, please. Pisces in December 2020. What do we have? Oh, too many. Too many. I'm not going to take all of those. One card, please, for Pisces in December 2020. One card for Pisces. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Beautiful energy. Okay, so I'm going to put that right next to the Two of Emotions. And I'm going to read from the book for you. It's looking like this is a stay not go type of situation. You just have to keep the faith. Okay, don't give up now. You're closer than you think. I know it's hard to hold the frequency of a new age when it feels as if so much is crumbling and so many are losing faith. This is your sign that you're facing the right direction. You have a great gift in being able to see the potential of things before they exist. Tend to the new seeds. Dream them into existence. Don't lose faith now. Keep your focus fixed. Planting new seeds and bringing about a shift of the ages is no mean feat. It requires extreme trust and radical vision. If you pull this card, it's a reminder to have faith. You chose to be here, to be part of this global shift. Whether you're bringing it about through prayer and meditation or through working on a new project, job, or creation, keep going. It's happening. Don't give up now. The world needs more dreamers like you. More people with hope in their hearts. The road ahead may not be plain sailing. Ushering in a new age in times of change never is. You're being encouraged to remember that what you've been working toward for so long is almost here. Don't question yourself now. Don't waver. Dig your devotion deep. For if you do, in the not-so-distant future, you'll be able to sit back and watch all that you've so carefully planted and nurtured grow and bloom. It's possible. Keep focusing on your dreams. You're closer than you think. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you keep holding the vision? Beautiful. Okay, so you're on the right path. You need a practical plan, and you need to just keep moving forward. Just because you haven't seen the fruits of that labor just yet does not mean that they're not on their way. So just keep your head down, keep focusing on your goal, and I promise you, you will arrive there. Okay, Pisces, thank you so much for your presence here. I am eternally grateful. And I hope you guys have a beautiful December. Thank you. Take care.